Hello everyone, welcome to the Calgary Language Learning and Exchange Club video channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the advantages of being a bilingual. So if you are living in Calgary and you want to learn English or other languages, and also wanting to have a conversation partner to do proper language exchange, please join our group. Our Facebook page, the link is in the YouTube description below, as well as that the registration form for our group is within that Facebook page. And it's free. So if you are in Calgary and you are also learning languages in general, please join our group, and we would make sure that you would have the best experience by finding you a conversation partner and making sure that your language learning is a success. So, being a bilingual has a lot of advantages. It improves your creativity. You would become a better problem solver, and you are less likely to get dementia because you have you have the ability to think more and have the ability to play around with more than one language, and each language, regardless of how similar they are in terms of family structure and all that, you would think differently with speaking or using each language. And it's proven by science that it does improve your brain in these aspects. So now let's look at being a bilingual at different stages. So if you are a born bilingual, or you're learning as being a bilingual when you're at the adult stage, both stages provides you with different benefits. So like, let's say if you're as a child, you're learning more than one language, it helps you improve convergent thinking. However, though, if you are starting to learn another language after adulthood, it improves your divergent thinking. So what it means is that in convergent thinking, the brain is better in focusing on one solution to the problem, whereas in divergent thinking, the brain is better in providing alternative solutions to a problem. But either way, it both improves your brain. Now, before we have an argument of whether or not, okay, so I shouldn't be learning a language when I grew up because I don't want convergent thinking instead of divergent thinking. No, this is not what I meant. What I meant is that when in the process of learning the language while you are growing up, it improves your convergent thinking. If you are learning a language after adulthood, it improves your divergent thinking. So improvements of convergent thinking and divergent thinking could be happening to you simultaneously, because if you learn it in the beginning, like you learn another language in the beginning, it helps you with convergent thinking. And then when you reach adulthood, you learn another language, it improves your divergent thinking. So in this case, you learn languages improves both your convergent and divergent thinking. Doesn't mean that you can only do one over the other. You could have both. It's just that different stages of learning languages gives you different benefits. Now, another benefit that you see is that people would love to have you to go to trips with them to countries where you speak the language. I learned it firsthand as uh, people would out of nowhere they would ask, okay, I'm going on a trip to this place, can you tag along, etc. Because everyone knows that speaking the official language in the country you travel to always add benefit and experience to the travel. And if you show that you tried in speaking the language of the people that are living there, they would in turn treat you more warmly than, like, let's say, communicate with them to with just, let's say, English. Uh, so in this case, just speaking the language, like learning a language, and then go to that country where you can practice it, actually improves your experience of traveling, and your friends know it too. And and people actually knows that even if they don't speak the language, having someone that do in their group while traveling um, improves the experience. So that is why learning an extra language, particularly the ones where you and your friends like to go, is it makes you more popular because people want you, people need you to be with them to go to that country because they know that um, it gives them a better experience in that country. Now, learning a new language also opens up new perspective as well. So, if you are, like, let's say, bilingual, you can also think bilingually, meaning that you could think in one language and you also can think with another. And since different languages brings along its own grammar, vocabulary, and culture, this in turn gives you another extra insight when you're thinking of things in general. Because that you have more perspective and learn more than one culture. You're also more open to new ideas and concepts. I mean, because you already knew that by having more than one languages up your sleeves, you know that each language have various different structure and vocabulary. So you, because of that, nothing surprises you. You would be more open to more new abstract ideas than people with having only spoken one language.